cleaning up your stuff, getting your gear together, getting ready to depart. The whole bar, when Victorian came in and grabbed Zanzel's coffee, was dead silent as you guys like broke apart to go get to your respective rooms.
Yeah.
People kind of quietly got up and started shuffling out of the bar until a few moments later it is empty, including the proprietor. He is gone.
We should leave another way we are gonna go to.
What?
I understood that. I'm beginning to speak Leonese. And I believe she means let's leave in an opposite direction than our intended destination.
Yes. A wise idea.
That.
And I think that's fine. Let's go north.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. There are 2 exits to this town, an east gate and a west gate.
Let's go east.
Okay.
Yeah. East is fine. That's back the way we came, but safety is paramount now.
Do we? By the way, we get everything from the rooms. There's no issue about that.
You gather all your stuff up. Victorian has the baby in a papoose.
Cloth papoose, though, right?
What? Huh?
The cloth one?
Yeah, it's not a mecha papoose.
Not mecha papoose.
How do you spell papoose so I can get the imagery right?
I have no idea.
Papoose.
That's as good of a guess as I'll give.
Oh. Apparently papoose is a rapper, so I don't understand this reference, but...
Yeah, it's with the rapper.
Oh, a baby papoose is...
It's a rapper and it's a rapper.
It actually exists in French
Here,
too. It's like isn't it like an Inuit type baby, like wrapped in a little cocoon, like?
It's like a baby napkin.
Yeah.
Giant baby napkin.
This is what I get. You tell me if this is correct.
Algonquian. I fucked up. I'm sorry, Google and everyone.
What?
Yeah, papoose is Algonquian. Papoose.
Is that proper what I just linked?
I will take a look.
Not quite.
This.
Kinda.
That's like
papoose.
Commercialized.
It's an American English.
Yeah, that's close enough.
American child.
Okay, got it. We're good. We can move forward. My brain gets it.
Papoose carrier is what we're doing.
This is close to what we're looking to, JP.
Gotcha.
The sort of like side thing that goes from a shoulder to down by your hip that carries the baby in front of you.
So if Jeff wanted to like throw it to his back, he could like
just think of it like a baby backpack with a place for the head to breathe. Is what it is.
Gotcha.
Look at the picture I just sent you. It's exactly this.
Okay.
Mine is of the combat variety, so it's got really nice leather strap. No, just kidding. It's just a cloth that it's swaddled into.
It actually has spikes coming through all directions.
Yeah,
so
the baby turns into a weapon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, good. We're going east.
Okay, you guys continue to head east. You make it to the gate. I should say, while you guys are gathering your stuff together, and as you're heading out the door, you start to hear these loud horns go off in the city. They sound like war horns or something to that effect.
That's probably for us, guys, by the way.
And then a few minutes later, you start hearing bells ringing.
That might not be so much for us.
Is there
it could
a
be a
wedding?
wedding.
What's going on?
It could be a wedding. It could be a death. Yeah.
You guys have lived in many medieval town, and church bells, if one church is ringing bells, it's probably a wedding. If all the churches in the town are ringing, it's either like a fire or there's some like serious danger. It's definitely like the pay attention people thing.
So we left out the east
Still
gate.
could be a wedding. The irony has not left us. It could be like 9 weddings at the same time. Okay?
The first mass wedding. All right, you guys are on your horseback. You make it to the eastern exit of town, where you come to the gates are shut, and the 6 guards that are on the inside are all kind of standing the way, barring the gate. They see you riding up. Victorian's helm and armor are still fairly bloody. There's blood on its horse for where it's stripped onto the horse. And they immediately put their weapons up and say, "No one be exiting out this gate today, buddy."
Look, we heard there was some great danger. I ran into a hippopotamus. It exploded on me. I need to get this thing clean. Just go ahead and open the gate, please.
You hear a feminine voice say, Victorian. And there is appearing before you on the ramparts, Lady Felicity.
Neil, how
in
far
all
away
of
are
her
they?
Splendor. How far away are they?
Yep.
30 feet from you.
Hold that thought.
He farts, Neil, and the range is
20
incredible.
foot radius, I fireball the gate.
So you just start chanting fireball immediately.
Yeah, the second I see her there, I'm just chanting it.
I'm gonna try casting ESPN Lady Felicity.
Nice.
Okay, roll for initiative, everyone.
One of my favorite channels.
Everyone?
Everyone.
D10 plus 3.
9.
By the way, is anybody nearby within, like, traveling distance for a melee attack?
Yeah, if you're on your horseback, you could. Well, even if you get off your horseback, so you can make your attacks well.
You can?
They're pretty quickly. They're,
But I'm saying they're within distance of one round travel.
Yeah, they're within. Yeah. 30 feet is no big deal.
Okay.
Okay, Spades 7, Zanzel 6, Tariq 15, Victoria 9.
Who resurrected Spades?
She's back. She's been.
Oh,
hunting
you haven't
Lady
changed your
Felicity
name
all
in the
along.
thing.
I changed it now.
She's back. She comes running out, shaved head, burnt off limbs, just like. They call me Spades, and she has shovels for arms now.
I'm back. She just starts digging in the ground. We're like, Spades, what are you doing?
She digs
Disappears.
She's actually,
digs
like,
super
underneath
fast.
the ground. She's like,
Yeah.
Okay, Zanzel, you go first.
All right. 20-foot radius. They're 30 feet away.
Yep.
I am fireballing. How close? If I target this on Lady Felicity, will it
She
hit
is
everyone?
on the. She's sitting on the ramparts above the gate. So if you hit her, the people directly below her are probably going to be fine because the blast will block them.
It's 20 feet.
But the two archers on the ramparts as well will be hit.
It's 20-foot radius.
Yeah. You'll definitely hit her and the two archers on the top, but the guys below, the blast is going to be mostly blocked by the ramparts.
Interesting. So the ramparts wouldn't explode from a fireball or anything like that.
They're made of brick, remember? Brick
Still
walls.
Question.
The
Yeah, I'm still
ramparts
kinda
might take
questioning.
damage, but the people that are like, because you've got the gate which goes through the walls, and the walls are like 6 feet thick, right?
What if I hit?
Yeah, yeah.
People are
I mean,
below-
worst case scenario, they could just crab walk backwards to safety. I think so. That's
Yeah, totally.
There's no possible situation to where I could land this like below Lady Felicity, to where it still hits her, but it hits the people below in a 20-foot radius. I mean, I would assume it's like a 20-foot globe. So if she's in the center of this, it's 20 feet outwards.
Right. And if you make it explode before it actually hits her, like, 10 feet before her, because you can declare that it doesn't explode on contact, but it explodes at a point in time. If you make it explode before her, it would probably hit everyone.
That's what I want to do.
All right, there you go.
76.
Roll for damage. And then I will make their saving throws. If they pass, they take half damage.
32. That's kind of a shitty roll.
Boy.
they each take 32 if they don't pass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Jesus Christ!
Fireball. Wizards get
He
very,
rolled
very
above
strong.
average on every single one except for 2, where he rolled average.
Oh. So Felicity succeeds. Archer 1, fail. Archer 2, fail.
But even
men on
with
the
success,
ground.
she gets half damage, right?
Correct.
16
On the
damage.
ground, 1,
So I
2.
said correct, by the way, because that is core and then hashtag wrecked. Still, yeah.
All right. Everyone except for Felicity explodes in fire and flames, gets knocked to the sides. They scream momentarily, but it's cut off very, very quickly as their roasting carcasses are strewn about, limbs flying here and there. She takes like half the brunt of the blast. She starts, as the fireball hits, the saving throw dictates that she managed to get out of the way. So she's like starting to climb over the ramparts and, manages to get hit by the blast and knocked off the top of the ramparts to the ground below. Which actually she does take some falling damage. If she
Breaks her ankles. I'm okay with this, Neil.
Can I catch her?
No, she's off the outside of the ramparts, which is how she avoided half the damage. But she does still take 16, so let me mark that down.
Neil,
And falling
do the doors open?
The doors do not open, but they need to make saving throws to see if they catch fire.
Okay.
This
No,
is
they pass the
pure
saving
wood?
throw. They are damaged, but not on fire.
Cap.
They're wood or metal?
wooden
escape.
doors.
No, these are vault doors. So it's like I'm sorry. I'll stop with salt. I promise. That was the last one. All right. So she falls over. The fireball explodes. There's literally nobody else standing there now because they're all burnt to.
Everyone
crisp.
dead.
Yeah, and everyone that was in the town streets around and behind you has started to scream and flee away from you.
As this happens, I look over at Zanzel and go, "Holy shit! Nice done.
You should have
Nicely
gotten
done.
the plans, Victorian, or I'm gonna get one in you.
Ah, you're such a crazy old man, you funny man. Hey, look, we need to get past that gate, so where do they control that? Does anyone see it from here?
There is a crank that has a chain wrapped around it that you can crank, and the doors
Wait,
will
are
open.
we in free action?
I'm like one initiative.
There are no more
later.
enemies nearby you, so we are out of
What
combat.
about Lady Felicity?
She dropped onto the other side of the wall.
And
I
can't-
run up and pull
I
the
can't
crank.
do the ESPN shit one initiative later. From
Well,
Zenzel?
she's gone. She's no longer in sight. So actually, yeah, your turn does come around.
But it's an
and you
AOE.
You're right. So you start searching with ESP, looking, trying to find
ESPN.
her around. That's a good call. Well done, Jen.
Yay.
And you eventually come across Lady Felicity, and I will give you her surface thoughts.
I'm on fire! Holy shit! Oh my god! My ankle hurts!
I'm gonna kill these fuckers.
I hate Leah so much. Treacherous person. Ah,
Not done yet. Hold on.
Again, I'm running up to pull the crank while this is happening.
all right. I like this. Do I recognize this language, Neil?
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna say, guys, she's gone.
Very good, Leah.
Reaction.
You're,
I'll say,
It's open, though.
I got her thoughts. She said she's gonna have to come back for us later. She's got to get out of here, and she seemed to have used 2 magical items. Zenzel, maybe you know what it means. Hist, Salwa, and Tarnas. Does it ring any bell to you?
Can I get an int check on that, Neil?
No. Well, you would know that they are command words.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I don't know what language they are.
Mm,
I can tell you what
they
language
sound just like generic. They just sound like generic command words that are not in a language, like just the language of magic.
Oh, okay.
They wouldn't have a direct translation.
So as you guys have this conversation, I say,
Ooh, I have
is
an
that
idea.
she initiates her items by using her words? Is there any way we could stop her from talking and then
Well,
she
that's
can't?
what I'm thinking. But also, if you were to, I know I've seen your spell book, Zenzel. If you were to use dispel magic before she gets to use her items,
Tariq, you've got the door open by now.
let's say you would detect magic, see where her item is, dispel magic each of them, then she can't get out.
All right.
I run back down, get back on my horse, and immediately start riding out of the gate.
Okay,
While
Tariq
this
is
is talking.
taken off.
Yeah. While
Let's go.
While like Leia is talking to me, I just go invisible and disregard any conversation. I just kept self.
Leah, we'll have to
Okay,
think
the
more on
rays
this.
of
Great
your horse
idea.
are visible, and just kind of like up, like you know that fake leash that used to that invisible dog leash that they used to have back in the day.
Yeah.
I go
Yeah,
to high
it
five
looks
Leah.
like that
by
with
the
you
way.
and the horse.
High five.
You do high five me?
Yeah.
Okay, you're covered in blood now too. Easy,
Yeah.
easy peasy. It's so simple. No, but I do high five you, and then we ride through the gate.
Yep. And I'm invis with the horse.
I'll follow them, not invis, with the horse.
And we
Okay.
ride out of town.
You guys ride east out of town on the road. Moments pass, and you guys are out of the city.
Can we agree that the mecha papoose idea is a good one? Right?
I drafted it. It's good.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
It's a
I,
solid
I
just-
love with it. I like this idea. So we'll have
You know-
to find another one. So here's what happened, by the way.
what,
The blacksmith betrayed us. He went and got some Verasi guys. I killed. It was like 4 or 5 of them. I don't know. A couple of officers. They didn't have anything of import on them. We can't go back to that town, I don't think, with the amount of people that are dead. But I did not get your plans, Zanzel. I'm terribly
They're
sorry.
all still in my head. We're still
Very
dead.
good. And I do like Leah's idea about discussing how we deal with Lady Felicity. She's apparently going to be a thorn in our side until we get her.
Also, if we don't dispel magic or her dagger, you guys could get hurt forever like I did.
What did the dagger do to you?
She uses it to... She calls it marking people. But if she actually hits you with it, you're gonna be weaker forever.
Hmm.
Is that why you have 6 HP?
Yes.
Hmm.
Thank you for the heads up. That
Neal,
sounds
isn't
scary.
Dispel Magic a cleric spell?
It is both
You
wizard
have
and
it.
cleric.
I don't think I have it.
Yeah, you
I
have
think
it.
you do have it.
All right, guys, I do have
JP,
the spell.
now I know your spells and I know mine.
Well, no, I don't have it on my list, but if Neil says I
I
got
believe
it, I got it.
Tarion has it
You
too, doesn't he? He
copy
throws it like a
pasted it to me.
fireball. He just throws the spell AoE, I think is what it was.
JP, do you not have detect magic?
Oh, I have Detect Magic, yeah.
Or sorry, dispel
also have-
magic?
Yeah, he has it.
Is it level 1?
No, it's
That's
level 3.
Oh, I do have it. Yay. We figured it out. Okay.
So I think we start diverging off of the main road. What I'd like to propose to the party is what was the name of the town we just got into all those shenanigans in?
We were in Savati.
Savati, yes.
Savati.
So we left out the east gate towards Mjolnir.
Mm-hmm.
Can I suggest we sort of go north or south off the beaten path, and kind of circle around? I wish I could draw on this map, but
Well, let's head
right.
to Eldgrim because we need at least to get supplies, and then we can go off trail if you want to cut down a few cities, right?
yeah, we can do that. I just want to stay off the beaten roads because that's where the Verasi will surely reinforcements will be
Right.
coming to this town.
Well, let's just make a quick day trip to Eldgrim because we need supplies. We can't take this baby into the forest and then feed it, squirrel soup. I mean, my squirrel soup's good. Look, it's
Right.
really good. But I don't know if it's
Agreed.
baby good.
This baby's becoming a drag.
Maybe we can still travel, off the beaten path to Eldgrim.
Oh, yeah, sure. We could do that. It's just a day trip, I think, or so.
Sure.
Neil,
I
do we
wanna
know
tell you
anything
guys
about... Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jen.
If we ever are in a terrible situation, I was actually gonna offer it before this fight, but apparently that was not that bad. I have 1 scroll of teleportation, but I can only go to places I've been to. And everywhere I've been to is in Verasi lands, so
Can I ask you a question,
it's
Leah?
not that great.
Who's your mother?
Looks into backstory real quick.
It's just a shot in the dark, but if your mother was Lady Felicity, you could
No, it's
teleport
not.
into her stomach and rip out of her like a, I don't know, alien.
It's not her.
Could you do that? Actually, is that like
No,
viable?
if you teleported
place.
into a solid surface or a solid substance,
It
you
like
die.
explodes or something, right?
So
Yeah,
if
but
you
you take
teleport
them with
into
you.
Lady Felicity, you both die.
Hey, that ain't so bad.
Hey, we just made this character.
Pilot Leah
Jen, are
into-
you attached to Leah?
Hey! Play
I'm
your
just saying we could
characters.
take her out.
anything to ever happen? She's like, guys, it's been great. Whoomp. Fuses with Lady Felicity. She's like, ah.
Hey, if Zanzil could do it, he'd do it, man. Look, he's all for it. He'd figure out
There
a way
might
he
be
could
something
live.
in the spell about allowing you to intentionally teleport into things. They might have already thought of that. I hope. I pray to God. I hope.
God isn't in this D&D game.
Well, to your question, I'll answer. Well, my mom was a great woman. She was a human. She was very poor. She couldn't get me an education. She took really good care of me.
Hmm.
But then the war broke out, and then I'm going to go into a really long story about how Verasi started and everything.
So if you were to teleport into your mother's vagina, she would be, she's probably already
Dead.
Yeah, that does us no good.
That
Okay,
would
well,
make her dead.
yeah,
Twice
yep,
dead.
that does us no good here.
Much like twice cooked potatoes.
Say, friends, let's. I have fantastic direction sense, so let's just cut off the trail to Eldgrim, get supplies, and then we can continue on down southward, but maybe skip a few cities, right?
Sounds great. You're the leader.
Is that a plan with everyone?
I
Yep.
think it's great.
All right, Neil, that's what we're gonna do then.
Okay.
Last question, Neil. Could we teleport into Lady Felicity's, castle thing, wherever she stays?
Her headquarters, so
Yeah.
to speak. Yes, you have been there a few times. It is pretty far from here. I would consider it seen casually, which means that on a roll of D100, a 1 through an 8, you would appear above her, above the area you're trying to go through, and a 97 through a 100, you land below where you expect to. That gives you a pretty good chance to actually land in the area that you're supposed to. 9 through a 96. However, if you go above or below and actually end up materializing in a place of solid matter, you will die instantly.
Excellent.
No save.
Does this mean I can clear audience into it?
Sure.
Would I think that she would be able to detect that? If she had, like, mages or spellcasters?
I mean, she is one of the 4 lords of Verasi.
But did I know of, like, any way of having, like, a constant magic casting protection action?
Yeah, she can line. So certain things like clairvoyance and clairaudience are blocked by certain magical spells, or they're also blocked by certain thicknesses of stone or thicknesses of lead or metal. Usually, very important people in a magic society have their innermost secret rooms blocked by stone, or if it needs to be a small room, blocked by lead walls or lead in the walls. Unlikely to be successful. You'd have to be a really poor Lord of Verasi to have your innermost quarters be prone to, or be able to be looked in on. Very, very unlikely to work.
But if I, like, cast it at the entry point where guards would stand?
Sure, why not? I mean, if it's outside, it can't be blocked, really.
Well, while we're there, I'm going to try it. Right now.
Alright, so while you guys are riding,
Well,
you try and listen to the entry point.
Not
near
as we
Head-
ride, because I feel like that would maybe interrupt my... Except I got the horse riding proficiency.
Whatever.
should
So
I-
while
should
you
I-
guys are on your way to Eldgrim,
Yeah.
is what I mean. Yeah. Sure. You listen.
Can you guys hear the
and-
person outside my window singing, or no?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, carry on. It's my own insanity.
What are they singing?
It's just some woman belting as loud as she can in my courtyard.
Is it Abby?
Singing.
She's just out there.
It is not Abby.
So,
She would do that, though.
I do offer like one addendum to the plan. In the past, if you guys recall, whenever we've been traveling, they've always had at least a rough description of our group. You know, two guys, an old guy, and a lady. What I recommend is that we sort of camp out, a mile or so outside of town. Leia, you have disguise. You could disguise yourself up, go and get all the provisions that we need for our trip, and we could wait for you out here.
Isn't there someone else with disguise?
No.
Not that I know of. I believe you're the only one.
Tariq is a gigantic, nerdy-looking white man, kind of
Well,
vaguely represents a pastor.
I mean, I can.
Zanzel, you can?
Technically, yeah, I guess. So could you, though, and so could Tariq.
Yeah, we could.
We could do
I'm gonna watch
some,
the baby, though.
No, I mean, like, I can make him like 2 feet tall if you want to.
Oh,
Point to
interesting.
Tariq.
Well, I think someone should be
It's a great
disguised.
Tariq, you want to be
whoever
2
it
foot
is,
tall?
I can enlarge someone.
Then
I
you can
wait-
be
You can also
4.
do the reverse of enlarge, shrink.
Oh, I can shrink or enlarge
Yeah,
someone.
by the way, on that, please don't ever do that again without consulting me, okay? That was really weird. I mean, I didn't mind
Yeah.
having a 2-foot dong, but everything else about it was super strange, so let's not do that again.
You know,
But
I
if-
could just go into the town when we get
I'll
there.
tell you what, let's do that. You and Leia, both
Yeah, we can do
disguise,
together.
keep each other company. Tariq and I will watch the baby and the horses out here.
Okay.
I'd like to give you listen, typically I'm the ultimate salesman. I've been called the best salesman this side of the Longbourn Kingdom, but can you do me a favor and try to sell this sword? And I hand him the silver pommel sword. You can
well,
keep 10% or something.
What do you think it's worth?
I eye it carefully, and I actually have like no way to know at
Do
all.
you have a
I'd
mercantile
say-
You're-
skill
you're-
or something?
Or do I? Do I have I think I do actually.
think
Can
you
you
do.
Check.
Can you
I'll
roll
see.
for that, Neil?
Yeah, I got mercantile. 10.
Yeah. You don't even need to roll for this, Jeff.
Okay.
You would expect a nice sword like this. It's got the silver pommel. It's got some semi-precious gemstones in it. You would expect a sword like this to go for like 300 or 400 gold if
Yeah.
you could find like the right buyer. You know, if you took your time and find someone that was really looking for it, you could probably get 400 gold for it. If you had to sell it on short notice and just like had to go with whatever you could get, you would expect probably like 250.
I tell them all this, and I say, in fact, you could just use those earnings to buy us, rations for the road, and then whatever remaining we can split up or something. I don't care. I don't really need money, but I'm trying to offload these things we're coming across, and we do need resources.
Yeah, okay, that sounds great.
And specifically babyfoot stuff. She likes carrots. I can mash up carrots, and if you have any Soylent Green, that's fantastic. It's
All right,
the
I hear
rage
that's
right
big. I hear that's
Yeah,
big.
it's very big. It's going to be huge
Chopped
later
up babies. It's good.
too. Baby carrots and some kind of protein. I think it would need like
Our
what did babies eat, Neil, back in the day? What the
our baby carrots just like smaller carrots? What are?
Just carrots. Just carrots are fine.
Okay, you can chop them up and make them baby.
We would salt stuff because we have salt. So I guess you could give a baby chicken, right? You just would give small pieces of chicken.
Yeah, I mean, you chew up some of the chicken and bird it
Yeah.
into the baby's
So
mouth.
chicken and stuff, just typical rations, I guess.
Okay, can do. We need to sleep though. Can we sleep first before we go in?
We can camp outside, sure.
Okay, great.
Should
We'll
really be
leave
asking
tomorrow
these
morning.
Questions of Ryan. He's the only one here that actually has a kid.
What?
Well, I have two, but that's from another woman.
Yeah,
I don't
but I
really
mean,
take care
you've
of
raised
them.
a baby before. You know at what age they can start eating.
A little bit, yeah. Well, mine was a little slow, so it was like 3, and they were breastfed up until 5, so it was kind of, I don't know.
Okay.
Mine's a weird situation.
Everyone's not sure if there's a joke happening.
No,
right
I'm
now.
just like I'm pretty
That's-
sure Ryan doesn't have a kid from another woman.
But that's the genius thing about Ryan is he will always pick up on everything and without like
know.
he won't fucking flinch and he'll just go with it.
I know.
You have a gift, man. You have a gift.
I know.
Yeah, I try. Thank you.
I know.
Well, you got to snap him out of not paying attention, right? And then he'll just come in and he doesn't know.
No, I'm paying attention. I'm just kind of like waiting till.
I'm just
somebody goes
teasing.
into
I don't-
town.
Come on. All right. Anyways, we set up camp outside, like in the forest.
You go through with the plan. Who's going in to sell the sword and get the provisions?
Me and Leah.
All right.
But before we go, I gotta look at some stuff real quick. Hold on. I mean, I guess we can go, but
By the way, just to say this out loud so everyone's updated, we've slept like 3 nights or something like that. I took 13 wounds from the first Felicity fight, so I'm going to say I'm healed up to 10, right?
You
Or
have
healed
slept
back 3 is what I
one
mean.
night, but no, you don't get any HP because you traveled
Well-
all through the night after that battle,
I got it.
and
That's
then
fine.
you
We-
slept
yeah,
that one night. So 0 for everyone.
I'll just put it as 3. You'll
0.
forget.
I mean, you can just cheat on your HP as it is. I have no idea what it's
I
at.
know. That's what I'm saying.
what spells this? 2. Shit. I cast Alter Self on myself, Neil.
Oh shit! What does that do?
I'll tell you right now. I'm just figuring out the rest of my spells. Okay, there we go. Alter Self. When the spell's cast, the wizard can alter his appearance and form, including clothing, equipment, to appear taller, shorter, thin, fat, or in between human, humanoid, or any generally man-shaped bipedal creature. The caster's body can undergo a limited physical alteration, and his size can be changed up to 50% in the form. Selected has wings. The wizard can actually fly, but only at 1/3 the speed of a true creature of that type. Yada, yada, yada. The caster's attack rolls, armor class, and saving throws do not change. Yeah. So what do you disguise yourself as, Leah?
Just a different person. I have disguise.
So you just look like a normal human?
Half elf.
Oh, a normal half-elf? Okay.
If I hide my ears, Neil, wouldn't it be easy to look like a normal human? Like if I just
No,
put a-
half elves are usually a little bit smaller.
Wait, are you a
little bit-
half-elf?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
a half elf.
Oh, shit. I didn't know.
If you hide your ears, it could be pretty easy to notice. But someone who is very perceptive might pick up on the fact that you're a half elf because there are other things that go along with it. You have a slightly thinner build, slightly lighter bones. You're a little bit shorter. Your hair.
Yeah.
What color is your hair? Oh, it's
Purple.
It's probably half elf color.
Straight golden brown.
Yeah, I mean, humans have golden brown hair, but all those features combined, someone might pick up on the fact that you're half elf. Unlikely, but quite possible.
Yeah, so I would disguise, but also pay attention to like putting on a hat or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of your disguise.
Yeah.
Okay. So you disguise yourself as a human?
No, I don't want to do a race thing, but I was telling you that if I pay specific
You're
attention.
trying to disguise your ears, though. You're trying to make yourself look human.
Yeah, but I was trying to
So
not
you're
get a
disguising yourself
penalty.
as a human.
I'm trying not to get a penalty for it, though.
But if you're trying to not look like a half elf, you're disguising yourself as a human, in which case yeah. I'll lessen the
But-
penalty because the difference between half elf and human is subtle.
Deal.
Yeah.
Are we rolling for a disguise check or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will give you a -3 to your check. Your disguise check, Jen. Give it. Roll it. Roll it.
23.
Nice. Okay. JP, what do you alter yourself to look like?